so thank you for tuning in, and I'm taking a few moments to talk about the frequency of gratitude. And gratitude is a feeling, a sense that it's the sensation based on the vibrational frequency. And what we're going to do is I'm going to start with our body and how our energy affects our environment, and then go into how gratitude affects that. So real quick overview, our physical body is made up of energy bodies. This is mental body, emotional body, your spiritual body. There's a few layers that comprise of your entire being. So we'll refer to them as your aura. It can also be called as your etheric bodies. So what that means is physically you're made up of energy. You are made up of these electrical circuitry going through your physical vessel, which is what we perceive. So we use our senses, our physical senses, to perceive based on what we receive. So we receive them through touch, scent, sight, hearing, and taste. And using our computer inside our head, our third eye, we perceive it, and that is what we experience outside. So our energy body does not necessarily mean our body itself. The energy body goes out and affects your environment. So it's kind of basically saying that this here is the computer that connects to the network, and your heart is the Wi-Fi router that has the potential to connect to whatever network it based on its frequency. And that is something that we have the ability to control. And the way we control that is by choosing our thoughts. So when you think different thoughts, when you think higher vibrational thoughts or good thoughts, happy thoughts, it directly affects how you feel. Sometimes it takes a little bit of repetitiveness and habit forming and mind setting, and that's where affirmations come into place, or vision boards. Repeating something, making it into a habit in your mind, what that does is it gets that frequency and it builds that pathway so that you are more used to feeling that higher vibration. And your heart is directly affected by your thoughts. You think something better, you feel better. And generally, when we feel better, we make better decisions. We have a clear mind and a clear heart so that our intentions are pure. And it's not necessarily that we intentionally have bad intentions, but there are a lot of things that we don't necessarily have direct control over. And that's a lot of other things that we don't see that affects our energy body. And so when you are feeling a certain way, when you feel good, cheer, joy, you are at a heightened frequency. You're at a higher vibrational state. And what that means is the environment that you are opening your antenna to is of a higher vibrational frequency. And so I'm going to go over and show that on this little drawing here, because it might make more sense. So let's see. Okay, so here is your body, and these waves are the potentials. Those are the potential vibrations, the potential experiences you may have based on your vibration. And if your heart is vibrating here, which is at love, then you're open to these experiences that vibrate to that same wavelength. And if you are vibrating at a lower vibration of fear or panic or grief, what you're doing is you're now narrowing your viewpoint to those experiences. So when you think, it affects your heart. Your heart is the transmitter, your router, that says, here's what I'm open to. Here's the frequencies that I'm working with, this is my bandwidth. And your bandwidth determines what you allow inside as well, which is then what you see in your experience. So you have control over this vibration. And the vibration of gratitude, and the reason why I wanted to talk about this here is when you are thankful and when you are thinking of the things that you are grateful for, you are placing yourself at this vibration because you already have it. So when you express gratitude for having this, I know that the feeling of having it. Therefore, my body, my heart is vibrating to that sensation of having. And when you're in this vibration and this frequency of having, you're attuned and you're open to this reality. So whatever it is you're thinking, those little ideas and thoughts, whatever you're envisioning here, your vision, when you are higher vibrational, you have a higher chance of seeing this vision come to fruition because of this higher vibration. So long story short, think better thoughts, feel better, continue to think better thoughts while you're feeling better, because you are pushing this vision, this thought, with the fuel of your heart, of that vibration. The higher vibrations move quicker, they have a higher, a wider range, higher effect. And so love and joy, those vibrations, gratitude, those vibrations help manifest your vision and raises the vibration for your experiences, for your health, both inside, inner peace, your inner world, and your outer world. So I wanted to share that and how meditation is a great practice to try and look into. And if you have any questions on this vibrational reality, let me know. I'm also going to share with you this tool here. This is called a CYMATIC machine. And right there. So a CYMATIC machine is an acoustic wave machine. And what that means, if you have not looked into rife frequencies, everything is a vibration. So if this here is a vibrational being, and this wand produces a sound, a pure vibration similar to rife frequencies, what you're able to do then is, if you haven't studied Dr. Emoto, he has scientifically proven through a series of experiments that consciousness affects physical matter. So you are physical matter and you are also consciousness, which means you can affect your physical matter, your physical being, using your mind with the help of this machine. So this machine produces a pure tone, and when you are around a frequencies, your body, because energy harmonizes, your body harmonizes to the tones around it, which is why it's important to pay attention to the things you're listening to, paying attention to what you're paying attention to, because it's all coming through you. In fact, even if you have, if you're not placing focus on something, it is still being put into the back of your mind. So what I wanted to share is a tone of the vibration of gratitude. And the way this works is you are made of water, mostly water. And water resonates to the vibrations. And that's the experiments of Dr. Emoto. And so your body will be resonating to the frequency of gratitude. And it actually takes about 3 to 5 minutes for water molecules to begin vibrating and physically showing that, like visibly, with the water molecules showing the vibration of whatever it is it's around. So I encourage you to look into rife frequencies and sound therapy. And this particular tone will emit the vibration of gratitude. So just listening to it for 3 minutes and placing this around your water would be great as well. And thank you for tuning in. And now it is time to tune this here is a magnetic sound machine. It emits a sound. Usually we place this up against your solar plexus, placed against parts of your body for clearing energy pathways, placed up against your spine to clear a path for your spinal fluid and many other applications. So for this particular application, I just want you to listen in and think of the things that you're grateful for. There's so many things we have, many blessings. Just know that your body is being attuned to the vibration and frequency of gratitude. Speaking of water, I just wanted to make a note. I've heard of where people say that you are both the drop of water and the ocean all at the same time. And so this is true of this existence. This is think of it as a reality that's holographic based on your vibration. So you are both the emitting frequency, you are both the vibration and all of this reality all at once. You are the consciousness and the vibration of that consciousness. So you have control. So think better, to feel better, and to experience better. So thank you for tuning in, and have a great rest of your day.